Welcome to the Nothing But Everything podcast, and I'm your host, Evil Crossover. Now, this podcast just came about when just taking a look at my regular channel and not having a niche. Everyone says you need to have a niche to go on YouTube, and with my channel, we post everything from gaming to reviews to sports to sales. So this podcast will be all that stuff. Not having a niche and not feeling bad that you don't have a niche in this content driven world. So, this is where the nothing but everything comes from. We have no niche, but we talk about everything here. So, you may hear some audio from, or may have some episodes with my sons, maybe talking about Harry Potter, or, my oldest son talking about baseball and sports, or just with me talking about gaming deals I came across, or just life being married with two sons. So, again, the nothing but everything. So, bear with me when it comes to this podcasting thing. I'm definitely not used to it. I'm used to going live on YouTube, playing some video games, hanging out with the crew, or just creating video content like product reviews, whether it be a keyboard, a mouse, a monitor, a thermometer, blood pressure machine, whatever I can review, and whatever product I can review at that point. But again, it could be a video that I'm doing reactions to. So anything that's trending, anything that I find would be helpful in making content or just trending topics, you may see that as far as the video is concerned, or we may talk about that now in this podcast. So definitely be on the lookout for new episodes. We'll try to drop them every Friday around 9 a.m. Eastern. And again, we may have some hosts on here, um, or it might just be me talking. And if we do have a host, we'll definitely introduce them, especially one of my sons who loves Harry Potter. So you may hear some Harry Potter stuff in here. We'll definitely appreciate it, you liking the podcast, sharing it out. And if you are one of those people that don't really have a niche, or you're just all over the place and love everything, and you just need to get it out there, I'm an example. You just put it out there. You never know what's going to hit, what's not going to hit. But if you are having a niche, definitely do the work and put out the stuff that you are incredibly talented at, because you never know. Just put it out there. If you're an artist, record yourself doing some drawings or paintings. If you're a writer, again, show your work, put it out there. You never know. All about making the content, putting it out there. You may have someone that does the same thing you do. You can give you some pointers, or you can help each other out. Just like this podcast here, nothing but everything. We'll just come up with some stuff and we go from there. Nothing out, something out of nothing, right? The Nothing But Everything podcast. And then we'll definitely go from there, and we'll see where this podcast takes us and what other topics we can talk about. So definitely leave your comments on this podcast. Share your thoughts, criticisms, concerns. And again, this is just a spur of the moment, idea that I had just thinking about my channel and saying, you know what? I don't have to always create a video. I can create some audio and talk to you guys, without having to show my face and having to have a big production or stream. So, again, if you're like me, you just love everything and you just want to put it out there, this is the podcast for you. New episodes releasing again 9 a.m. every Friday, 9 a.m. Eastern. And we're going to catch you on that next episode. Appreciate you taking the time to listen on in at the Nothing But Everything podcast.